decade-long manhunt for the world's most dangerous man. I'm Nancy J. with the Celebrity Spotlight on Zero Dark 30, Oscar-winning director Kathryn Bigelow's brilliant film about the hunt for Osama bin Laden and his death at the hands of Navy SEALs.
I am so thankful and grateful for the service of the military and feel extremely proud that you know, there are these individuals stationed in all these places all around the world for our safety. And, you know, so I think there's some kind of a sense of, I suppose, an opportunity to say thank you, an opportunity to, you know, perhaps acknowledge their service and acknowledge their sacrifice in whatever way I possibly can, you know. So because I'm a filmmaker, I chose this, this opportunity.
20 detainees recognize that photo.
No birth certificate, no cell phone, the guy's a ghost.
He's right in the inner circle.
The whole world's gonna weigh in on this.
I want targets.
Where was the last time you saw bin Laden?
Oh my God, is that what I think it is?
Where was the last time you saw bin Laden?
The one thing I was really moved by this film is we also learned so much about the collaboration between the CIA and the Navy SEALs. I also read Mark Owen's book after we finished filming, and I was really moved about how he talked about Jen, who is Maya in the film, and how no matter what anyone else said, she was always the one that said, 100% he's there, 100%.
That's what amazed me about your role, is that you are the only certain one. You're this woman in the middle of the Middle East, dealing with all of these men.
Yeah.
And yet you were not going to back down. And I saw your character change, though, from the, that's what's so amazing, from the beginning, the arc, and then you
yeah.
You were there.
Which is, it's a hard thing to do because it's not a very, like, it's not a part that's incredibly emotional, because even though Jessica's emotional, I'm playing a woman who is trained to be unemotional and analytically precise. So in doing that, we have to see who she is when she arrives, and she's out of her league right there in the very first interrogation. We have to see her over the decade, how she changes to the very last shot of the film. Who has she become? And working with Kathryn Bigelow and Mark Boal on that journey, everything had to be so specific and subtle to create that arc. It was actually really fulfilling for me playing this role.
But was this a tough role?
It was the toughest I've ever had because I'm a very emotional person. And we talked at the very beginning, you know, about we didn't want Maya to be crying throughout this film. I mean, we're so used to seeing women in lead characters of films being defined by men or being victims in some ways, having, you know, some kind of neuroses or issue. And I'm playing a real woman who is capable and strong and very thoughtful. So it was really important to shut off the overly emotional parts of Jessica and just stick with the main point, the thoughts, what the journey is, until the very end, allow herself to be vulnerable.
This movie made me very proud to be an American.
Me too. I'm very proud to be an American. I'm very proud to know that people like Maya are working and dedicating themselves to this country, and I feel very grateful for them.
Having seen it twice now, it certainly stands as one of 2012's best. Look for Zero Dark 30 in your real-time theater.